we'll be playing for you is an arrangement of Raiders March from Indiana Jones, originally written by John Williams. This one's arranged by Jack Bullock. And I asked the kids, how many of you have seen Indiana Jones? And like one hand went up. So everyone's homework is to go watch the not scary Indiana Jones. The not scary Indiana Jones. Because like, it's Indiana Jones, make it sound like Indiana Jones. And they were like, who's that? I was like, you know, Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones? And they're like, no. And I was like, well, okay, that makes sense. I guess. Yeah. Anyways, we hope you enjoy Raiders March, written by John Williams. And the last piece that the Sensory Band will play for you is The Dragon Lord by Randall Standridge. And this is just a piece, it's part of a suite called the Darkwing Suite. So there's about 4 or 5 compositions that are written that have a similar story of kind of like a battle in this dark enchanted land. And this is the one about the dragon fight. And so it starts off with this very slow, mysterious thing happening, going throughout the band. And then it goes to twice as fast. So something happens in this piece called the metric modulation. So don't worry, there won't be a quiz afterwards. But in the beginning, there's the 8th note becomes the quarter note. So once we get to the faster tempo, it's twice as fast as the beginning if we do it right. And so the theme sounds slow, but the tempo is actually faster. And this one's a lot of fun. I think, I'm always wrong when I say this, but I think this is our favorite one. I'm about 40% it looks like, so we're doing pretty good. But we hope you enjoy the Dragon Lord. It's a ton of fun, very cinematic, I'd say. friends, we switch. I'm not just bringing this up because I see someone drop their Butter Braid form in the middle of the concert setup, but it just reminded me the Butter Braid fundraiser is happening right now, and it is going until November 4th. So please, please, please ask your neighbors, friends, family, bother them for Butter Braids. If you've never had one before, they're really good. They're really, really, really good, and they last for a very long time in the freezer. It's like a perfect thing if you have people come over for Thanksgiving. You can pull it out, pass the thaw, and then you can bake it. And there's also an online option as well. So if you want to sell to people you might not see until Thanksgiving, you can have it take all the space in your freezer until they do visit. And those forms are due back November 4th and pickups on the 14th. We'd really appreciate it if you guys sold lots of Butter Braids. And if you're wondering what does that money go for, it goes to things that help your kids right away through the Music Boosters. One of the things is this marimba right here was purchased by the Music Boosters out of our budget, and that was purchased 4 years ago. It's a very expensive instrument. Also, a quarter-size tuba that's used by some of our 5th and 6th grade kiddos. That was purchased by Music Boosters last year before we started the school year off. And also purchases food for Buddy Night, purchase the t-shirts for Buddy Night, and lots of other things. So we'd really appreciate it if you guys just sold and supported, because all the music goes in boosters, and then that budget gets dispersed throughout all the programs. So we're going to play just a couple of notes just to get warmed up, and then we'll start off our concert with Thunder Mountain Overture. This next piece is my favorite for sure. It's not theirs, and that's fine. Dance in the Shadows is a 6/8 piece, so usually in band, especially middle school band, we have lots of pieces that are in 4/4, 2/4, 3/4. This one's in 6/8. And so all that means is when I'm conducting this big beat 2, what's really happening is kind of a triplet feel in me. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, instead of our usual 1, 2, 1, and 2 band. So it's a lot of fun. This one sounds a lot like Pirates of the Caribbean. It's because the melody is bum ba da 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 dee da da bum ba da 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 dee da da, and you can hear it gets passed around the entire band, and it kind of builds as we go throughout. And this one has been a ton of work. We've worked on it a bunch, and we're super excited to play it for you tonight. And also, every year there's a website. I'm on a bunch of Facebook pages, and I listen to a bunch of podcasts on the way to work and stuff like that. And there's a website called the Band Director Talk Shop, and it's all of these band directors where they talk about shop. And every year they commission a piece to be written for free for everyone to access. And this was this year's commission. So it's up for free for a couple months before they take it down, and then the publisher says, too late, you have to pay me for it. And so I snagged it while it was free, and it's a really good tune in my opinion. So we hope you enjoy Dance in the Shadows. Our last tune for you is called Tunes That Go Bumpin' Tonight, and this is a combination of a bunch of really familiar Halloween songs, like Hall and the Mountain King is in there, and that's I'm pronouncing it wrong, but Dance. Ooh, I'm not gonna say it. You've heard it before. It's a violin concerto. It's written by a French composer, and in the piece, the violin is supposedly the kind of wizard that conjures up all of the people from the graveyard to dance, so that's in there as well. And also the death march, bum, bum, ba, ba, that's in there as well. So this one is definitely the spookiest one on the concert, so we hope you enjoy tunes that go bump in the night. And then after this, if you don't mind, if you have a free hand, if you could just help stack the folding chairs on the racks that are over here, and then please stay for some cookies and just hang out, and you have to vote on who has the silliest costume too. They don't get anything, it'll just be for fun. But thanks again so much for coming to our October concert. It's a ton of fun, and we love getting music ready for you. So here's our last piece, tunes that go bump in the night.